Well, we begin season 3 back with our gang of doctors, nurses, miscreants, and and they are in the middle of a pandemic and dealing with everything that we've been dealing with in life. The hospital's overflowing and too many patients, not enough supplies. Trying to get drugs that are needed, trying to get equipment and supplies that are needed, and trying to manage the overwhelming patient load and get through it. And then, of course, their personal lives and all that stuff on top of it. Yeah, season 2 was cut short because of COVID-19, and we just stopped filming one day. We were working, and then you know, people were getting more information. We were learning about this and what the magnitude of it might be, and then we just put the cameras away and said, "Everybody go home," which is a weird way to end season 2. It's way less fun than a wrap party. Wrap party's much more fun way to do it. Yeah, but people were kind of getting nervous and antsy, and everybody, there wasn't a lot of information and a lot known then. But now I think we've, been living with this for quite some time now, and I think we know a lot more about it, and there's a vaccine that's on its way, which is exciting. And season 3 has felt very, very safe. The safest place to be, really. Everybody is distanced and wearing a mask and sometimes a visor as well, and everyone's tested on a daily basis, and so everyone has a negative test, and it's great. It's really great to be back at work. I mean, we were all losing our minds. I know I did during the quarantine, so it's really nice to come back to this second home and be with the damn fam and get back to it. I just did a lovely scene this morning with Mr. Daniel Day Kim, and it was fun. I wanted to keep doing 100 takes, but I guess we had other scenes to shoot, other stuff, so couldn't do that. But Daniel is a lovely, welcome addition to the Damn Fam, and he's doing a great job so far, and he's a great guy. He's just a really great energy to have on set, really positive and hard worker and talented, so it's a pleasure. And his character in particular will be complicating, shall I say, for Max, and I won't say in exactly what way, but Max and Helen have sort of complicated relationship in their sort of unspoken, the lack of definition to their relationship and their sometimes lack of communication. And but of course they're very close professionally and I think personally as well. And Cassian, Daniel's character, becomes close with that character as well, with Helen, with Freema's character. So there is some ensuing complication, of course, which is going to be really fun stuff to play. Max was struggling in season 2, being a single father and losing his wife and figuring out how to raise Luna on his own and manage this enormous hospital. In season 3, she's spending a lot of time with her grandparents, with George's parents, because again, Max is afraid of having her around. It's not safe, doesn't want anything to happen to her, and he's working in this hospital. And so he kind of has her at a distance. At the same time, he's missing her desperately and wants to be there and wants to be a father and wants to have her around. So it's a bit of a juggling act. And I think there's a question for Max of, am I doing the right thing? And what is the right thing? Should I be keeping her away, or should I be there every day? Or is that putting her in harm's way? And I think, when Max does get Luna back, there are a lot of questions remaining for him on how to do this on his own and how to be a good father. And has he made mistakes in keeping her away? So he's still figuring it out. He's still figuring out how to be a single dad. There's this amazing balance in season 3 of juggling the reality of everything we're dealing with, which is a lot. It's heavy and it's ever present, and sort of, you know, not only finding the humor and the lightness in things, but finding ways to still find joy and to find, you know, these quiet moments of kind of rest from all of it, you know. And I think that season 3, they're so immersed in everything that's happening to these characters. There's almost a kind of freedom that comes with it, of like, you know, it's so much that you can't control all of it. And there's a release of like, here we are. And it's sort of reaffirming or appreciating all over again why we fight, why we want to be healthy, why we do this job in the first place. It's to live a good life, to be happy, to appreciate each other, to have time with your daughter, to spend time with your, you know, family. And so I think in that hardship, there's so much